The Biden administration is attempting to roll out a new program that they say will help 500,000 immigrants stay in the United States. It faces criticism from Republican-led states who argue it's an amnesty program, but immigration advocates say it doesn't go far enough. Here's our Angeline McCall.
People who immigrated to the United States learned 2 months ago of a new program that could help them.
And we've been waiting ever since then for rules.
Jennifer Piper with the American Friends Service Committee here in Denver says the Keeping Families Together program will allow people to gain access to parole, mainly if they're married to a U.S. citizen or a stepchild of one.
So what this parole would do is really allow people to go through the same process, meet all the same requirements, but not have to face that bar that slows everything down and separates people.
The goal is to keep families together while waiting for an answer on their immigration case.
So in that way, it's really exciting. What was disappointing that we learned yesterday is that this program, it has a lot more restrictions that make it so that you aren't eligible than are in current law.
Those requirements mean that people who have more than a traffic offense in most cases will not be eligible.
But what was surprising to us is that even if someone has made one mistake 10 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe as a teenager they had a trespassing charge, that makes you ineligible for this program.
The program will help 500,000 people.
It's about 4% of the total people would qualify for this program under the rules.
It's the largest program the country has seen since the Dreamer program over 12 years ago. But advocates say it still leaves out the vast majority of people who will continue to live in limbo.
And I think the sentiment overall is a feeling of happiness for the people who will qualify. But every single person I talked to knew at least one person, if not multiple other people in their family who were going to be excluded by these rules.
Angeline McCall reporting there. The program will likely be subject to a drawn-out legal battle. In fact, just this afternoon, a federal judge in Texas ordered that the Biden administration temporarily stop approving applications for the program. President Biden released a statement calling the decision wrong and saying that it will cause families to be needlessly separated.